Good morning, students. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to study about the type study of protochordate animal, that is Amphioxus. Amphioxus. Let us first see about the systematic position of Amphioxus in classification. So, Amphioxus belongs to phylum Chordata, group Protochordata, subphylum Cephalochordata, class Leptocardi, genus Amphioxus, and species Lanceolatum. Now let us see about the habit and habitat of the animal. Now, Amphioxus, as it is a small fish-like animal, so it is an aquatic animal. It is marine animal, mostly occurring in sandy shore of temperate and subtropical and tropical oceans of the world. It leads dual life. That means it leads life which is buried in sand in upright position with only oral hood protruding out. During dim light, it comes out and swims freely. Whenever a fish swims, always a fish swims by undulation of the body. So likewise, this Amphioxus also swims by undulation of the body. It is a ciliary feeder. So habit of the Amphioxus is ciliary feeder. It feeds by filtering the food material. So it is ciliary feeder. It feeds with the help of cilia, and it feeds on microorganisms like planktons and small organisms. In the case of Amphioxus, sexes are separate, but there is no sexual dimorphism. Fertilization is external and development is indirect. Now, let us look about the external features of Amphioxus. So, in the figure, you can see animal Amphioxus, which is buried in the sand or at the seashore in upright position with only mouth and tentacles coming out of the burrow. So, in external features, let us see first size, shape and color of the animal. So Amphioxus, its body is elongated, semi-transparent, laterally compressed and flexible. It measures about 5 to 7 centimeters in length. So adult Amphioxus measures about 5 to 7 centimeters in length. The color of body is dark red, or you can say reddish brown. It is superficially, it resembles to a small fish. As we already said that it superficially resembles to a small fish. Now let us see the division of body. So Amphioxus body is divided into only two regions, that is trunk and tail. So there is no actual structure which resembles to the head. Hence the body is only divisible into two parts, that is trunk and tail. The head is absent. Trunk is the longest part of body. So major part of the body is considered to be the trunk, and the tail is only a small part. So you can say 2/3 part of the body is trunk and only 1/3 part is tail. It lack paired fins. That means animal do not have paired fins, but the unpaired median fins are present. Animal do have fins, but the paired fins are absent, only unpaired fins are present. Dorsally, extending along the whole length of body, here you can see the dorsal fin which extends along the whole length of body. So dorsally extending along the whole length of body, there is a median dorsal fin, and this median dorsal fin here, this is supported by 250 to 300 fin ray boxes. Here are small fin ray boxes. Here will be small fin ray boxes which support this dorsal fin. The fin ray boxes are tough and rectangular in shape, and each fin ray box is a pocket of connective tissue which contain a central nodule to support the fin. Posteriorly, the dorsal fin, here now you can see posteriorly dorsal fin is continues as a tail fin, and then posteriorly the tail fin posterior-ventrally continues as a ventral fin here. So this one is a part of dorsal fin, here is a tail fin, and posterior-ventrally this one is the ventral fin. The tail fin is flattened and equally expanded on both dorsal and ventral side. Now here we can see that it is flattened and equally expanded on both. This one is dorsal side, this one is ventral side. So it is expanded equally on both the dorsal and ventral sides. The ventral fin is also supported with 30 to 50 fin ray boxes which are arranged in two rows, that is right and left. So fin ray boxes in ventral fin, they are arranged in two rows. The caudal fin or the tail fin is without fin ray boxes. Trunk bears three openings. Along the entire length of trunk, it has three openings. That means there are three type of fins: dorsal fin, caudal fin, and ventral fin. Also, the trunk bears three openings, that is mouth, arteriopore, and anus. Let us see one by one each opening. First one, mouth. So mouth is very wide and it lies at the anterior end of the trunk, which is overhung by rostrum. Here you can see the mouth is present and anteriorly this is overhung by rostrum. It leads into oral hood. Mouth, this one, it leads into oral hood, which is formed by dorsal and lateral projections of the body. The edge of oral hood is provided with 10 to 11 pairs of oral cirri, may be called as buccal tentacles. So here in this diagram we can clearly see these are buccal tentacles which are in 10 to 11 pairs. The cirri help in filter feeding. That means the buccal tentacles which are present anterior to the mouth, they help in filter feeding and for the intake of water current towards the pharynx. Now another opening over the trunk, that is arteriopore. So arteriopore, it is a small and mid-ventral aperture situated at the base of ventral fin. Here you can see in diagram clearly the arteriopore. This is the arteriopore, which is opening of atrium. Through this aperture, the atrium which surrounds the pharynx, here you can see this is the pharynx, and around the pharynx here there is a atrium, and this atrium opens out through this arteriopore. And last opening of the body, that is anus. So anus lies at the base of caudal fin on the ventral side. From behind the oral hood there is continuous at the lateral edges of the body there arise a pair of metapleural folds. These metapleural folds, they run along the ventral surface of anterior to third part of the body and they just meet in front of ventral fin, and these metapleural folds, they are present around the they end up around the arteriopore. Metapleural folds are in fact the projections of dorsolateral wall that encloses the atrium. So this is all about the external features of Amphioxus body. In next lecture we will see in detail about various systems. Firstly we will see the digestive system and then later other systems of Amphioxus body. Till then, thank you very much.